Okay, so we've got Pixlr open, and we're going to do a quick demo of how to rip a sprite from a sprite sheet. We need to start by opening up an image, and I've got this file here. Sheet has got a number of frames of some animation of this gorilla swinging its arm, and I want to extract each 6 of these frames into separate images with a transparent background and save them separately so I can load them as costumes for a Scratch sprite. So to do that, first of all, we need to let's start by making a selection of one of our frames, and actually probably I'm going to select what looks like the biggest of the frames. This one is a little bit wider than some of the other ones where his figure is compressed, and I'm going to copy, which is Control C. Then when I go File, New, you can see it's pre-populated the width and the height with this shape that I just selected and copied, so that saves me a step. This is very important right here. I want to indicate that this is going to have a transparent background, so check that box and then hit OK. Now we've got a new document here with a transparent background. That's what those gray and white checkerboard pattern indicates, that there's actually just transparency there. And I can press Control V to paste, or Edit, Paste. And lastly, we just need to get rid of this green color in the background. To do that, we can use the magic wand, and whatever your sprite sheet comes on, it might have a different color background. We just want to select it, and the magic wand does a good job of selecting all the adjacent pixels of the same color. And then I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard, or I probably could have said edit clear to do the same thing, and then Control D to deselect. And now I have one of my sprites on its own image, in its own canvas. I can go File, Save, and I'm going to save this to my computer. I might call this Sprite 4 because I happen to start with the 4th one. And this is really important. By default, it's going to want to use JPEG, but JPEG doesn't preserve any transparency information. You see, a PNG though has full quality and takes care of transparency. So if we switch to that, we should be able to still see our transparent background. I'm going to say save it here, and maybe I'll just call this S4. Once we've got one of these things done, I could just maybe drag that layer to the trash, so I still have this nice canvas to work with. And I might go back with this marquee selection tool and start selecting my first frame, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, pick the magic wand, select and delete. And you can see actually in this case it's selecting a little bit of the figure itself that I don't like. So instead of hitting delete, I'm actually going to change the tolerance and make this a lower value. The lower the tolerance, the pickier it is about considering what an adjacent same color pixel is. We can see with a lower tolerance, this does a much better job of isolating the green. I hit delete, and this image is also ready to save. Make sure I'm picking PNG. This one's frame 1, so I'll call it S1, and hit save. At this point, we just repeat that step for every frame that we want to isolate, and then we'll have some images that are ready to throw into Scratch. Alright, that's how it goes. Good luck.